And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Flyland Guy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are flying within Madagascar. We're going to be heading down to the city of Toamasina, which is on the east coast of Madagascar on the Indian Ocean. And we'll talk more about that once we get up in the air. But right about now, we are all started up and ready to go. Tower has already given us permission to push back and start. So now we're just kind of waiting to get our next instructions from Tower. Today we're looking at a flight of 1 hour and 15 minutes, I believe. And we're going to be cruising at 39,000 feet. Right now we have clearance up to 6,000. So we're going to go ahead and set that now. And we're supposed to fly runway heading until 6,000. Then hopefully we'll either hear back from Tower or we're supposed to get vectored to our first waypoint. We're going to be departing runway 23 today as well. Yeah, should be good to go. So I am going to check 1 or 2 more things, and then when I come back, we will start our taxi. Alrighty, so we're all good to go, and we've received taxi clearance from Tower. So let's go ahead. We're gonna have to backtrack on runway 23, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack, and then we'll turn around at the end, and we'll take off. So, nothing coming on the right. So this is supposed to be, it was supposed to be an afternoon flight. For some reason, On Air is acting weird and it keeps just defaulting back to the local time. And I'm trying not to land at night. But we are running out of sunlight. We have about an hour. We'll see how it goes though. Hopefully it's not going to be too dark by the time we land. We're just going to make our way to the end of the runway, and when I come back, we will start our takeoff. All right, and we've received our takeoff clearance, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, folks. All right, let's set our takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust is set. $80 knots. $100 knots. Rotate.
Airborne time logged.
So now we are in the air. Let's go ahead and talk about where we're heading today, which is Toamasina, also known as Tamatave. It is Madagascar's largest port city and one of the country's most important economic hubs. Sitting on the island's eastern coast, right on the Indian Ocean, it has a mix of tropical beauty, colonial history, and a lively, bustling atmosphere that makes it stand out. So with a population of over 300,000 people, Toamasina is a vibrant city where you'll see a blend of Malagasy, Chinese, Indian, and French influences. It has long been a center for trade thanks to its strategic location, and today Its port is the busiest in Madagascar, handling everything from vanilla and cloves to coffee and seafood. The city's streets are lined with colonial era buildings, giving it a historic charm, while colorful rickshaws or pousse are a common sight as they weave through the city's busy roads. The climate in Toamasina is tropical, meaning it's warm and humid year-round. Rain is frequent, especially from December to April, when cyclones, aka hurricanes, hit the region. But this rain is also what keeps the city lush and green, with palm trees, tropical flowers, and vibrant markets filled with fresh fruits like lychees, mangoes, and coconuts. One of the biggest draws near Toamasina is the stunning Prune Island, just a short boat ride away. This small island paradise is perfect for snorkeling, sunbathing, and exploring untouched nature. The white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters make it a must visit for anyone looking to escape the city for a bit of tropical bliss. For nature lovers, the nearby Ivaloina Park is a great place to see Madagascar's famous wildlife up close. The park is home to several species of lemurs, chameleons, and exotic birds. It also has a conservation center dedicated to protecting the island's unique biodiversity. If you're lucky, you might even spot the endangered Ai, one of Madagascar's most mysterious nocturnal lemurs. Toamasina is also the gateway to the Pangolin Canal, a fascinating series of natural and man-made waterways stretching over 600 kilometers along the coast. A boat ride through the canal takes you past lush rainforests, remote fishing villages, and floating markets where locals sell fresh produce and handicrafts. It's one of the best ways to experience the natural beauty of Madagascar by getting a glimpse into the traditional lifestyles of the people who live along the water. The city's food scene is another highlight. Since Toamasina is a port city, seafood is a major part of the local cuisine. You can find freshly grilled fish, giant prawns, and octopus dishes at street stalls and restaurants. The flavors are often enhanced with local spices like vanilla, cloves, and cinnamon, making every meal a delicious experience if you're feeling adventurous. Try makari, a type of coconut rice cake that's popular as a street snack. One of the most unique things about Toamasina is its connection to pirates. So back in the 17th century, Madagascar was a major hideout for pirates, and nearby Ile was one of their favorite spots. While Toamasina wasn't a pirate stronghold, its port played a key role in trading of goods and services, and sometimes stolen treasures between the pirates and local communities. Today, Toamasina is a mix of old and new, where colonial history meets modern industry and nature is never too far away. It's a place where you can explore bustling markets, relax on tropical beaches, and experience some of Madagascar's most unique wildlife all in one trip. Wouldn't it be amazing to take a rickshaw ride through its lively streets and then unwind by the ocean with a plate of fresh seafood? Absolutely amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Toamasina. As you can see, it's really dark. And what's weird is that we left around, I guess, maybe after 4, I think it was. So I'm kind of surprised it got this dark this fast. But we did see that the sunset was up. Oh, not the sunset was up, it was sunset when we were on our departure. So let's go ahead and bring up our approach and let's just take a quick look at what we're going to be doing today. Let me just bring this down. There we go. As you can see, we're going to be doing the RNAV Runway 01 approach, which right now is going to have us coming towards this Denev initial approach fix at 2,600 feet. So it's going to be a pretty kind of shallow turn heading back towards the runway. We're just going to come out over the coast and then come in for a landing on runway 01. Pretty straightforward approach by all means. Thankfully, since I've been doing these tours, we haven't really had anything too crazy as far as approaches are concerned. So I'm gonna come back in a little bit because we are pretty much way out there. We're at 20,000 feet right now, so we have a ways to go before we're actually in the midst of our approach. So when I come back, we should be on final approach, and we'll see how things go. As I've mentioned many times before, I am not a fan of night flying at all. I don't like it. Partially because I find it pretty boring, and then also because, like, the airport that we were at yesterday, you can't really see the scenery like that. Can't see the terrain, can't see the topology. So in those cases where you have like the trees are really high right in front of the runway, it'd be difficult to see at night. So yeah, not a huge fan of night flying. That's why you hardly ever see me doing night flights. And I can imagine for you guys as well, it's also kind of pretty boring because there's absolutely nothing to see. So I'll be back soon, and hopefully we'll be well on our way, and looking for a smooth landing. All right, we've been cleared down to 7,000 feet at this point, so that's where we are descending, and hopefully everything is looking good by the time we get down there. So I'll be back in a bit, and talk to you guys then. Alrighty, folks. So after a little bit of tense navigating, we are on final for runway 01. If you look right off in the distance, you should see the runway lighting straight ahead. We are also established. So RNAV is guiding us in right now. So, gonna get our flaps down. Let's go flaps 3 for now until we start descending, and then we'll go ahead and get our gear down. And we're descending now. Okay, gear down. Let's go flaps full. Right, landing lights and strobe lights are on. Gears down, flaps are still traveling, but I have them set flaps full. Altimeter is set. No warnings, flight instruments are looking good. We are clear to land. Or we're okay to land. We already got our landing clearance as well. I forgot to mention that. Just got it before I came back on. Just watch our speed. It's getting pretty slow. Another thing I don't like about the night landings, like, are these reflections in the mirror. Sorry, in the screen. They tend to be a little distracting and kind of like block out like parts of your view. So I can imagine you'll still see reflections like that in real life as well, but yeah, it's kind of messes up the perspective a little bit. Looking outside, things are looking good, man. Nice clear night tonight here in Toamasina. We'll get to enjoy the view of this area when we depart next time. All right, I'm gonna go manual from here. Autopilot and yaw damper coming off. Set our trim. Just keeping an eye on the glide path as well. Make sure we're not getting too high or too low. This is honestly pretty difficult to see and judge. So now we're pretty high. So I'm just gonna come down just a little bit. All right. Still pretty high. 500 checked. All right, looking good. Airspeed is pretty low though. Right, here we are, coming over the threshold. Still pretty high.
No. No.
All right, let's get our landing lights off. Could have sworn I loaded up the scenery. All right, we'll just park straight ahead right here. All right. Landing lights and strobes can come off. Oh, strobes are off anyway. All right, nav lights can stay on. Believe we are good for everything else. Gonna get the GPU one. That's switched over. And now we can shut off our engines.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
There's nothing to see out here. All right, folks. Well, that is it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. The African tour will continue, but in the meantime, I'll catch you guys later. This is your boy Flyling Guy saying stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.